Everyone keeps talking about the bare minimum that a partner should do. That they should buy flowers and all these things. And you go on Instagram, you see all these women and they're being spoiled with all these gifts and expenses. You know, they have men that are paying for their nails and paying for their hair and, you know, just like paying whatever for them, just like throwing gifts and everything at them. And you're like, wow, why can't I have that? Why can't I have that? Why does she get that and why not me? Why does she get it and why not me? Women who get princess treatment are not special, okay? Women get princess treatment because they have standards for themselves and they live within those standards and they do not accept anything less. She refuses to accept the bare minimum from a man. You know why? Because she herself doesn't accept bare minimum for herself. In her life, if you take away the man, she is already living to her full capacity. She does not care. She doesn't need this guy. She doesn't need him. She already has high standards from everyone around her. And she only accepts this. She accepts this. She doesn't accept this. She doesn't even let this come near her. She can spot low effort from a mile away and she already knows like she's not going to engage. Like no, it's not for her. If you're giving the bare minimum to yourself, then what else do you expect but the bare minimum? If you're not even giving yourself the bare minimum, then someone else is not going to give the bare minimum to you. It literally all starts with you. How do you treat yourself? You have to live every single day knowing that this is the only life you have. This is the only body that you have. You should be getting up. You should be going and working out and getting into the best shape of your life. Not because it's an Instagram trend. It's because this is the only body you have. You need to value yourself. You need to value your body. You need to value your own time. You need to value who you spend your time with and how you spend your time. You have to live every single day like your life matters. Like your body matters. Like your health matters. Like your mind matters. Like your heart matters. You already matter. What you choose in your life matters. You should know what you are. You should be taking care of yourself. You should be taking care of your health. You should be taking care of your environment. If you're going to be low effort, you're going to be attracting low effort people. If you're going to be like adding value to your life all the time and you bring value to the people around you, you are going to attract those people who have value to give. That's how the law of attraction works. What you are, you will attract. The difference between you and these women are the fact that you are just putting in the half efforts into your own life. I don't know why you're doing that. Why are you expecting someone else to give you X, Y, and Z when you're not even giving yourself A, B, or C? If you don't hold yourself to a high regard, then someone else is not going to hold you there. They're not going to love you to the full capacity because you yourself, you don't love you to the full capacity. You want to talk about what the bare minimum is for a relationship? No, the bare minimum starts with you. If you're only giving yourself the bare minimum, you will only get the bare minimum. If you're not even giving yourself the bare minimum, then you're not going to get someone who gives you the bare minimum. If you want to be treated like a princess, you have to act like a princess. That's it. Literally it. Heck, I've been spoiled. You have no idea. You know why? Because I know who I am. I know exactly who I am. I know what I am. And I know what I can do for a person. I know to what extent I love myself. I know to what extent I can love someone else. So there's no way I'm going to accept someone who gives me half efforts. Okay? See, I take care of my nails. I take care of my hair. And you know, I was doing that on my own dime. I was doing that regardless. If a partner comes in and they want to make my life better, I'm like, pay for my nails. Easy. Or they take over the responsibilities that I already have for myself. These are standards that I already set for myself. Those are the women who get the princess treatment because when mediocrity comes through the door, they don't even engage. They don't. And if someone is a potential, partner in their life, they need to be able to keep up with her. That's it. If they can't keep up with her, then it's a bum. Go away. We don't want you. We want a guy who puts in all the effort to show you how much they value you. Okay? You can't just be sitting at home and just binge watching TV and then expect, princess treatment. These women who have high standards are the same women who are working out. The same women who are fulfilling their life, who are working on themselves, who give back to society. They're the same women who do not tolerate mediocrity. They have high standards for themselves. And they surround themselves with people who have high standards for themselves. They value themselves. They value their time. They value their life. If this guy wants to be a part of her life, he has to show up to the extent that she shows up for herself. If you spend your life giving yourself the bare minimum, if you spend another year giving yourself the bare minimum, then just accept the bare minimum from someone else. But the women who want the princess treatment, they're not going to. They're going to get their butts up, and they're going to go and give themselves everything they ever wanted and triple it. You cannot be treating yourself like this and then expecting this. That's not how it works. If you're going to let someone come in and disrespect you and then you stay with them afterwards, like, no. I'm not tolerating that for myself. These women are not tolerating that for themselves. And if you're sitting there and you're tolerating that, then that's on you, pretty much. The women who actually get that treatment, they know that this is their only life. And this is what I love about these women. They're not going to waste their time on people who are not healed. They're not going to waste their time mothering someone. They're not going to waste their time fathering someone. They're not going to waste their time, period. You either get with the program or you get out. That is it. This is the mentality that these women have. They will not accept mediocrity, so why should you? If you don't live every day knowing that this day could be your last day, how are you going to spend that? Who are you going to surround yourself with? What do you want to feel for the rest of your life? If it's mediocrity, then bring it all in. But me, no, absolutely not. I'm not accepting that. These women are not accepting that. We expect 1,000% out of life. We expect 1,000% from ourselves. We're not going to accept 10% from someone. No. We surround ourselves with amazing people who love us, who cherish us, who value us, who admire us. We live our life giving back. We live our life creating. We live our life making a mark on earth. We don't get up and do mediocrity for ourselves, so we're not going to accept it from someone else. If you don't draw boundaries of what you accept into your life, then you will have people coming in with low effort and you thinking that it's the most magical thing ever. There's nothing a guy can do that will make me feel like, oh my god, he's the one. A guy buying me flowers, bare minimum. I get myself flowers like once every 2 weeks. If he doesn't want to give me flowers once every 2 weeks, then why are you here? Why are you here? Are you making my life better? These are things that I already do. I already do for myself because I know what I am and I love me to that extent. If you can't love me to that extent, then bye. Bye. We don't want you. I am a big deal. And if you don't think that, then bye. If I'm not like a big of deal to you as I am to myself, then bye. Bye. I really don't need you. I don't need someone here sucking the life out of me. Ew. There's nothing a guy can do that I can't do myself. That's the thing. If not more. That's how much I love and I believe in myself. Like, once you're at that level where you literally radiate and you're in your goddess energy, when someone who is not at your level even comes in the perimeter of you, you already smell it from a mile away. And you already know to keep far. There are rules when it comes to these women. She doesn't play around with her life. She doesn't date just to play around. She knows what she wants and she knows what kind of partner she wants. They will tell a guy no. They will shoot down a guy. They don't accept someone who crosses their boundary. They don't accept someone who disrespects them. They don't accept someone who just does whatever they want even though it hurts them. Heck no. I mean, she doesn't even care if she's alone. She would rather be alone than be with someone who is just going to give half effort. It's he either does it or he doesn't. And if he doesn't, then that's it. If you want him to and he doesn't, then bye. No. 1, 2, third strike, you're done. You're done. Because if a guy is going to come in and see the way that you treat yourself and then he's not going to match that same effort and not do more, then why are you with him? Why are you so insecure that you think that's like the best thing in your life? For what? You have to get up and start making the change in yourself. Make the change in your life and show the world that you start valuing yourself. And I promise you, that the moment you start doing that, you will start believing that you are deserving of literally anything and everything that you desire. And hopefully in that, you can grow a spine. You can grow a spine and leave whatever doesn't match where you are in your life.